All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all.
So Gene Deal just got attacked, and this time it feels different. He wasn't walking through a random street or caught in a wrong place at the wrong time. No, this happened right outside a Bad Boy reunion event. 3 masked men rolled up on him out of nowhere and tried to jump him. But this wasn't just street beef. This felt personal. It felt planned. And people online are pointing their fingers in one direction: Diddy. What's crazy is that just days before this, Gene went on another one of his powerful interviews, exposing even more of Diddy's dark secrets.
He told street dudes who had did dirt in the street, when y'all see Gene, y'all do him dirty. Y'all beat him up. He wanted me in the dirt and was trying to rock me to sleep. He knew where I was at.
He talked about how his time working for Diddy almost cost him his life. He said he was thrown into wild situations, lied to, and never paid what he was owed. And right after that interview, he gets attacked. Coincidence? Definitely not. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Katt Williams has now stepped in, and he's not just throwing support on social media. Sources say Katt is planning to team up with Gene on a secret project, and whatever they're cooking up, it's got people in the industry sweating. Because if there are 2 people you don't want teaming up, it's Katt Williams and Gene Deal. Both have been speaking up for years about the shady side of Hollywood, and now they're coming together. Let's rewind for a second. Gene Deal isn't new to this. He's been warning people about Diddy for years, long before the lawsuits and the headlines, long before Cassie's claims. He was already out here telling the truth. In fact, there are videos on his YouTube channel from years ago where he's sitting in his kitchen, calmly telling the world what really happened to Biggie, what Diddy was like behind the scenes, and what he saw with his own eyes. But nobody listened back then. They thought he was clout chasing. But now everyone's listening, and now that Diddy's beat his RICO case, it looks like he thinks he's unstoppable. But Gene isn't backing down.
What I look like getting beat up. What a grown man look like, somebody smacking him around, hitting him and all this shit like that. I ain't taking no ass whooping. I ain't took a whooping since the spanked me on my. I ain't took a whooping since my mom and my daddy. When they stopped taking it, I guess I'm got amnesia. I don't know what a whooping look like or feel like.
He even said in his response that he didn't get beat up and dared anyone to think he's the type to take a beating. He said it straight. I ain't taken a whooping since the doctor smacked me when I was born. And let's be real, Diddy has had plenty of chances to silence Gene before. But now that the spotlight is finally on him and Gene's words are being shared like wildfire, things are heating up. Diddy doesn't want the truth to come out. And with Katt Williams now involved, it's about to get even messier. Katt, just like Gene, has been targeted before. He's talked about how they tried to take away his kids, institutionalize him, and ruin his career. He even had to wear a bulletproof vest to bed. He's been arrested over 30 times, but never convicted. He knows what it's like to speak the truth in an industry that doesn't want to hear it. Katt has also been calling out Diddy for years. Remember those stories about Hollywood mansion parties? The ones where Katt said he walked into the wrong room and saw things he wasn't supposed to see? Yeah, he's been hinting at dark rituals and secrets for a long time. And Gene? He's backed those stories up with details of his own. Stories about full moon parties, idol worship, and ritual sacrifices. Things that sound crazy until you realize both men are telling the same kind of stories from completely different angles. Now, there's word going around that Katt and Gene aren't just planning a podcast or a docuseries. They might be launching an entire production company dedicated to exposing the industry. That's why insiders believe Diddy's trying to silence Gene now, before they can release whatever they're working on. Even 50 Cent is showing love. He posted an old photo with Gene and captioned it like he knew what was going down. But insiders are saying 50's support goes way beyond a social media post. He's been working on his Diddy Do It documentary, and it looks like Katt and Gene are finally ready to be part of it. If that's true, this isn't just a story about one attack. This is the beginning of a full-blown expose. Gene's interviews feel different now. Sharper, more raw. There's no filter left. He's angry, he's hurt. But most of all, he's determined. He's not just exposing Diddy for what he did to him. He's speaking for all the people Diddy allegedly hurt over the years. Men, women, friends, and even family. He said it clearly. Diddy deserves to be buried, not praised. And he's tired of watching people celebrate someone he calls a narcissistic predator. Someone who made people do unthinkable things. Someone who, according to Gene, should have never had the platform he had in the first place. But the story doesn't end there. Gene says he's not afraid. He used to bodyguard Diddy, and now he says, with God's help, he can bodyguard himself. He's ready. He's not backing down, and neither is Katt. So now the question isn't if more truths are coming, it's when. And when that happens, Hollywood better be ready.